Ladies and gentlemen, welcome right here on the show. If you just tuned in, this is your station, Dominion Broadcast. And of course, right about now, it is E+. Welcome to the E+ segment of Dominion Television right here. Of course, we the Screen Divas. And I say Screen Divas because if you see my fellow diva, if you see my fellow queen,
let's go.
You are going to see. You know, before I used to say, "Oh, she's the goal that I want to do," but be like, "Say that goal don't finish." Now she took it personally, and she was like, "You know what? I'm going to go. I'm going to bathe myself in gold." But hey, right here on the show from now up until it's 2 p.m. Good entertainment right here. We're going to be keeping you up to date, everything happening in the world of social media. Medium. We're going to keep you up to date with entertainment stories. Also, we're going to be having the movie segment, and lastly, the games segment. And on that note, my name is Spice Girl Sarah, the one who is too fabulous for negativity. And I hope you've been too fabulous for negativity. Please, on no account should you allow anybody spoil your shine, ruin your vibe.
Absolutely.
See, bad energy, stay far away. I'm not alone in the studio. I've got with me the gold. That's
the king's wife.
That I was going to no.
Okay. Get there.
Now I'm upset.
Get there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the king's wife.
Absolutely.
I want to dig. Abigail Brown. What's good?
I wish we had like applause.
Don't worry. We'll applaud ourselves.
But first off, to respond to the rubbish you said,
about
why not learn to go and make your own gold instead of looking for where to dig gold? Moving forward.
I don't like this stress. Do the work for me.
Go make your own gold.
Let me eat the fruit of your labor.
Absolutely. It's going to be a fantastic 1 hour when you have two divas in the studio to give you a blast. It's absolutely going to be a literation. Do not forget that we are live on all social media platforms. So do well to follow us on Facebook is at facebook.com/Dominion 106.1 FM. On Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok is at Dominion Cast. And on X is at Dominion Broadcast. And on X is at Dominion Cast. My name is Abigail Brown. I like to call myself the king's wife, and I'm reporting for duty this Wednesday afternoon. And of course, like I always say, we're starting on a very high note. Welcome aboard, guys. What we doing? First off, girl, you look hot.
I know, right?
I like it. I like it when you show legs. Like, ooh. I like your legs so much. You guys should take a good look. Show some skin. But I love it. You look really nice.
Thank you. You look amazing, right?
Thank you.
Like I said, I really do want to come to your house, but
please
we're
don't.
talking about house right now. Tell us, what do you have for us in the world of social media? Give it to us.
Okay, so for the past 24 hours, social media has been set ablaze, quenched with different saga. But let's start with Jim Iyke, because we're tilting towards the educational sector. So let's start with that before we get into
the
now. Okay, so Jim Iyke came on a podcast. Tell me why everybody is coming on a podcast, but anyway,
we should start out. The only problem is that if we start our podcast, the assurance of us leaving the studio before the podcast ends intact is the problem. Police will on the outside. Police van on the outside because they want to. By the time we are done, just carry them and go. They are not okay.
Move it. And you know, say we go to stream and so now live.
Sharp. Let's go.
So Jim Iyke is saying school might truly be a scam. He went ahead to explain the reasons why he said it. He said, if school is really important, why are the teachers the way they are? He said he met one of his teachers recently at the airport, and then he was in business class, and guess who was behind him? His teacher. He said if education was really the way to success, a road to success, then why are so many educated people unsuccessful? He went ahead to make some derogatory statements about why teachers will always remain poor, which costs a whole lot of fracas on the internet. So that's the conversation we're having. You remember a few weeks ago we had the conversation of Olodo uprising, while some people were defending that education is trash. Don't waste your time trying to bag papers. just focus on how to entertain people and get money. And some people are saying, get the money, don't think of, you know, it's divided. It's divided, but I can tell you for a fact that I understand the point he was trying to make, but he didn't just say it in the right way.
Yeah. So I see, for the fact that some teachers, I saw a teacher of mine as well a while back, and you know, I was super excited. Pastor, we call him pastor. He was excited.
There's even pastor on top the teaching job.
Yes, every Friday in a secondary school, every Friday he always hold school fellowship. You know how the Muslims have their own. He has for, and then his fellowship was always amazing. We're always on fire. And then this one, someone, I was like, I was like, this one looks familiar. And then he was looking at me, and they're like, you look familiar, something like that. And then he asked me, which school did I go to? And I was like, oh my God, this is Pastor. Wow,
Pastor Chukwuebuka, is that you?
I'm not going to lie. The pastor that I used to know and the pastor I saw the other day. But things happen, right?
Yeah.
Like life happens. You don't have to, because you're a teacher, you're more successful. See, not all fingers are equal, and there's the things, just some of the things that he said that didn't sit well with me. You can pass your point across without using any derogatory word, without making anybody feel small. Oh, you sat in business class, I sat behind there.
So what?
It's not the same aeroplane.
Yeah, no, I wonder. The people that fly private jets.
It's not the same aeroplane.
Why did you fly private?
How much bigger is the money? How much more did you add to it? We are in the same aeroplane. We are going to enter at the same time. Yeah. We are going to land the same time. God forbid anything happens to that plane. We are all going down together. Together, Neo.
Yes.
Like we are.
But I still agree with
don't
him.
Don't do that. I know.
I still agree with Jim.
People should learn. Adults, like let me put it like adults should learn how to put their words the right way, because trust me, whether you put your word the right way or not, people will still take it out of context. Like you don't even have to say something wrong. They will scrutinize what you say and find something just to say. So please, if you're a celebrity, people look up to you. Celebrities are people that we look up to you, and anything you say is like yes and amen. So
absolutely.
Going about speaking like this, just doesn't sit well.
Let me just quickly touch on what I picked up from this whole story. What I understood that he was trying to say is that education is important, but it's not solely the way forward to wealth creation. So the way the educational system is designed is that you are given a particular frame of information. That information cannot open doors for you. That information cannot create wealth for you. So you need a combination of different things. You need education, you need social intelligence, you need financial literacy, you need
a lot of things.
You need access,
connection.
So there are so many things that you need aside education. If it's only education that we're using to teach, what he was trying to say is that teachers that have the information that will make you better, why is their life not better?
Meanwhile,
that's what he was trying to say.
I understand, and even these teachers, they are just, they are revamping the same thing that they've been saying. Because if you check the curriculum,
the thing they are saying is not what will help you create wealth. If you intend to create wealth in this life, it's not only education you need.
All right.
End of story.
End of story. And then moving on, we have comments on this, right?
We do have.
Let's check out some comments on this particular
topic. Saying about this. This one says, Domingo is saying basic education is essential. At least get educated enough to know how to read, write, work with numbers, and also communicate.
Now, even those that went to school that learn all this, they say cannot communicate properly. Let's not take that away too. Now, Prank Hottie says school is not a scam. Nigeria system made it seem so. Get educated, please, and meet Emmanuel Jacob. He said a blend of formal education and self-education will make you stand out. Better get both. And that's exactly what you just said.
If you are intelligent and you are saucy and rude, they pay.
Well,
you're not going really far.
Well, all up. You can be intelligent, saucy and rude, and then meet somebody.
You don't have character. You can't meet people. You don't have access. Your mama, they say,
there are many people.
You don't know people. You still get disgusting smell. You they say amala. You still get bad character on top the amala way they say.
How far? Okay, like
I bought amala.
I know. When was the last time you bought?
My goodness, she was so rude. Yes. And someone says everyone who sells amala comes with a sprinkle of rudeness.
And it makes it delicious. It makes it more nice. I was going to ask you because the way you sounded so personal.
It was personal.
It was personal. And then moving forward to this story. This story is about Uche Ogbodo's husband. So there's trouble in paradise. But I say the boats that want to, the boat that have been sailing. It never even hold on damn. It don't they sink. It don't capsize now. At this point. So apparently before now there was hole in the boats. So you know when there's hole inside the boat,
cloth, they
mop them come out. But right now apparently breaking news, that boat has capsized.
And so it doesn't sound like we're happy for their misfortune. Why not? We're just passing the information.
Yeah.
That's our
exactly.
job.
So now, so Uchebodo is saying for a person to tire for marriage now not taboo because now woman must it always be a man. Hey Jesus! Must it always be man must tire? Oof! My tired is tired. I am tired of the princess where they marry me. What is wrong with that? To be happy as a woman in marriage now by connection in this country, I not do again. Nothing. May nobody push me to the wall because I'll be rubber. 8 years of my life isn't enough yet. Maybe I should give it 20 years or maybe 6 feet under before the crown of thorn fits me well. Bruh, all this talk that you're talking.
How is she able to write in pidgin so perfectly well?
No, this is giving me a headache.
The girls are BPG.
So the husband, the husband now be like say the husband say he did not want to do, and she is like she does not want to do anymore.
He made a statement. I think when this whole thing started was when he made a post saying
delivered
the crown. No,
okay.
He started with the crown of wife doesn't fit every woman.
Oof.
That was the first post.
Oof.
Now this was, oh, you mean me? You talking to me?
Come to me directly. Don't go through the corners.
She even called him a broke ass. She said he doesn't do anything for the family financially.
I feel like
she called him a princess.
Ew.
That was the heart-wrenching part.
Princess.
She called him a princess. At one time, Odogu, the love of her life, the bone of her bone, the rib of her rib.
Princess, sir.
Princess.
How does it feel to be a princess? Do you feel bonita or do you not feel bonita?
Wow. I don't believe that couples should come out and wash their.
So
look
when
at
it comes
other
listen. When it comes to celebrities, when it comes to public opinion, public figures like this, there's no how they won't come out because now
there is how.
And then the nothing that they always do that the first person to come out is the victim. The first person to speak up is the victim. So I don't know. There's this competition like okay, I want
the
to.
other person I say okay.
So I really don't know what's going on, but I'm still going to say that social media is not the right place to put to air your dirty laundry.
Absolutely.
Now we are going to feast on whatever information you give us, and not even talking about your haters, the people that did not like you to start. I mean, I saw their page. I actually thought they were siblings at first. The first time, no. For the first time, the first time I saw a picture of the two of them, I actually thought they were siblings. And I'm like, oh, your husband.
Oh, wow.
Now, we don't know what happened. We don't know what transpired between the two of them in the inner corners of the rooms. But coming out to say all of these things, it's just, well, if you want to say it's over, because, see, at point in time, like I said, if you're a public figure, if you're a celebrity, you always have to make a statement about everything. Like, you don't have to shout. No, listen. No, watch the trajectory of how some celebrities break up and marriages. They just came and said, oh, this, please respect our privacy. We agree to move on mutually. But some people like to drag things and make it messy. I just feel like, okay, it's over. My marriage has ended. Love and light. Let me move on. Respect my privacy. But all this unnecessary drama that comes with it is what is not necessary. Because you're giving people more opportunity to say about you. People don't really care that much. They're just excited, like another breaking news. Oh, another thing to keep them talking. Meanwhile, you're going through the hurts, you're going through the pain, you're going through a lot of things, and these people they don't even feel sorry for you. So it's just so sad to see whatever you guys are going through. I hope you guys sort it out and you guys be fine.
Yeah, I hope you're fine, but I also beg to differ that some people can actually keep it on the low. We've seen examples. Ireti, we didn't even know she was. And when they asked her, she said, because it's not your business.
Bam.
There are people who do not spew out their rubbish for the internet to see. So please, you guys should wrap your shit up, okay?
All right. So now, right now we have Leonard Ungwa saying this is not the way to go when things get sour. We can do better. I wish the couple understand solace of their affliction and divine intervention. These two shall pass.
Okay.
Hipsy Berry.
From king to princess.
No be so. And then we have Evelyn Sisi. It's funny she didn't see this was going to happen from the beginning. This guy looks the part. So you were singing his praises until your eye cleared. Yeah. Why is it becoming a norm for people to not to resolve their differences in private? No matter what happens, the two people in question once love each other. Now the thing is,
absolutely, you guys were once kissing and fondling yourself.
Well, now the thing about
what happened?
Is that, well, love is not enough.
You made a baby, and you call him princess. So the princess was.
Love is not enough. I don't know what it's saying, but that's all we can take right here on the show. We have to move on to the movie segment because yes, we're going to be keeping you up to date with movies that dropped, and you need to watch these movies because I promise you they are mind-blowing. Hey, don't go nowhere. Keep it locked. Stay tuned. This is E+ on Dominion Television, your channel of choice, and we, the Screen Divas, will be right back. Enjoy.
It's the second segment of the show, and we are delving into the world of movies. So the month of July just started, and we have already gotten some really nice, fantastic movies that you would like to see. And today we're spotlighting some of the ones that caught our attention. Most of my movies are coming. As I say my movies like saying I mean most of the movies I took are coming this Friday because I know this Friday is very special and it's a weekend. Yes, it is. So it's
what's going
on? So it's a weekend where you would want to sit back, relax, and just watch the movies. So you should be listening very closely because we'll be spilling tea on the second segment.
Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we the Screen Divas, we're here to let you know about movies. And I would be going first because your movies are coming this weekend, right?
Yes.
Mine are already here. Mine are already out, and I'm not. I was currently watching The Human Vapor, which is the movie I'm going to talk about. And I promise you, that movie you will not see it. You can't even begin to guess the plot, the twists. That movie is mind-blowing. That movie is incredible. And this particular movie is just, it's you know, we're talking about history, right? Not like it's fictional, right? So it's not like real history. Talking about how, you know, some years ago, some rich kids, scientists, they saw a potential in something, how they go about going from streets and from orphanage homes, picking people up. They pick people up, take them to a place, and then use them. Then they experiment on them. They use them as slaves. Parents go to sell their children. Parents willingly, all those gamblers, they give their children once they are in debt, and then these kids, they get maltreated and all of that. So the story progressed. How it started was, the same way we're on air right now. Just imagine me and you are on air, and I have you. I'm the I'm the host and I'm interviewing you, and you're trying to drink coffee, and all of a sudden there's a vapor that just comes
from the coffee.
No, from the floor.
And enters you.
And then it enters you, my host.
Really?
Okay,
so
not
what
you.
happens? That the person dies?
Yeah. So imagine being on live TV and you are having an interview with someone, and then the next thing, there's this vapor that comes from nowhere, and then the person just started like
evaporates.
Just going, and then went up into this, like went up like that. The guy, he carrying him, he carrying him from his chair, carrying him go up. He reached up like this, and then he exploded in front of everybody on live television. That was how the movie started. You can tell that when the movie starts like that, you can just bet that
it's gonna be a good movie.
It's gonna be a good movie. So now this human vapor, and then we progress to telling us the story of what happened. And you know, in fact, as at episode 7, that's when we got to understand this is 8-minute episode. Like this is 8th episode, right?
Okay.
It's an 8 episode movie. As at episode 7 was when we got to understand that okay, so apparently the reporter, she's the one that has been doing this thing. So she had somebody.
No way.
She escaped from the facilities. The facility is like called White Center Facility.
Okay.
This movie now it's a Tokyo movie, right? And you know, I love to watch movies like that listen to them in their language.
You have really weird taste.
Yeah. So I really love to watch movies listening to you speak, you know, and then me, I'm interpreting whatever they write. So it's always fun for me that way. So this movie, the person who rescued her from the center was the person they killed him. They took him, and sent him on an errand, and that errand killed him, and then made him immortal. So he now became that vapor. The thing. I can't spoil it. I don't know how to spoil it for you because even my brain. No, I'm not going to spoil it.
I'm trying to get access to the movie.
Now the movie
sounds really interesting.
So now this girl, she escaped the center when she was young, and then she was hungry, and then she saw a ramen shop, and then she went to the ramen shop, and then somebody saw her from inside. I'm like, oh, she looks hungry, she looks homeless, and then the guy, his name is Ren, Uncle Ren. So Uncle Ren decided to help this reporter girl.
Now Uncle Ren, hold on like that.
No, that's her boyfriend.
Oh, so, she had a boyfriend?
Yeah, she actually was dating that guy because he was a police officer. You know how journalists and police officers, how they work. So she was dating him so that she could get first-hand information. When the guy discovered that, oh, she didn't really love me, she was just using me for my information. Now, this Uncle Ren, he became immortal. Now, he became a vapor, unfortunately for him. So she got a way to command him to go kill people that turned him into what he is. I promise you, this movie is...
So the people she was bringing for the interview were the people connected to
it. And then those people could not even recognize that she was the little girl that they were messing with from the start. This movie, I promise you, the human vapor will have your mind blown away. And you can actually check it out on Netflix. You can watch it on... It's currently playing on Netflix, the human vapor. Mind blowing. See, I'm not done because my light went off, and I was done. So they took the light, so they had me on Togo. I'm running home to complete the last episode because
absolutely,
the human vapor. Check it out.
I can tell you for a fact that with all this information we just spewed, I am definitely watching.
You need to watch it.
I'm watching that movie.
Do.
The one I'm going to take is something we all should remember. It came out in 2016. Moana. So the animated version is now changed. There's an adaptation of live action movie that is coming out on the 10th, which is this Friday. It has very fantastic artists, characters in the movie that just looks exactly like
the animation.
The casting
was impeccable. It was spot on. The same way for Avatar too. The casting for Avatar,
absolute
spot on.
Amazingness. I'm telling you.
It's amazing.
I'm telling you. When I saw it, I was like, wait, what? Like, did they see this person? And I just found out that the girl that they used is her debut movie scene. She's never acted before. So imagine they had a picture.
Make your picture
you get it.
You know?
So the Moana story is about a young lady who leaves her island because her island is currently going through trials and tribulations. So she goes on a long sail with this demigod, which is
Wayne.
Jason Wayne Johnson, right?
Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne, thank you, not
Johnson.
Wayne. Dwayne Johnson. He did the first. He was the person who did the animation. He was
the voice. He was the voice.
But he's also the person who now acted in this.
How do you want to
now
replace
live
him?
action? Like you can't replace Dwayne.
Actually.
Honestly, so it tells us about their journey together, how they were able to find purpose, and as well find a cure for her people behind. I really cannot. I'm stoked for this particular one. I cannot wait to see it because I know it will trigger some kind of nostalgic moment in me. I remember when I used to watch Moana with my sister. My elder sister watched that thing almost like
the dance.
I can still play it in my head. You get it? So I want to see what they will do now with real human beings. I'm super excited for this particular one. It's coming on the 10th of July.
Okay.
I'm waiting for that one.
Yeah, and then moving on to another movie that had me on chokehold. This movie had me on chokehold as at Monday. That's on Tuesday evening. So yeah, on Tuesday I started watching The Human Vapor. That's same Tuesday, right?
You're watching two movies at the same time.
Bruh.
Wow.
So this particular movie is titled Blast. This is an Indian movie.
Okay.
See, when you watch Indian movies, you know that Indian movies, they always come correct. But this one, if there's any word,
they come correct.
If there's any word bigger than come correct, like I watched this movie to the point that I didn't know how to feel. Like my adrenaline was pumping real hard. I needed more, and that was when Human Vapor 2 came. So I had to watch the movie so that I could regulate my emotion. Now this movie started off with a seemingly regular family. These people, they are just a father, a daughter, a wife, you know. But what you don't know is that the father, the daughter, the wife, the mother, the uncle, they are all martial arts students.
Okay.
So now this is a martial arts choreography movie, and this movie is very energetic to start with. So there's this particular girl, a small girl. Her father loved her small, they dote on her. She's the only child. So her father had to teach her how to learn how to fight, learn martial arts to fight, to protect herself, because you know ladies in India, it's been said that quite a number of ladies get abused a lot of time. So the father didn't want that for his daughter, so he had to take her to enroll her in a school. And then whenever she's in school, she has always been behaving herself. But problem now is that she does not like trouble. But once you bring that trouble to her doorstep, bam, you're not going back. You see, I promise you, she doesn't like trouble. But once he reach her doorstep, you don't buy market. So she was in a public transport. There was an elderly lady there. They were trying to scam her of her land. They wanted to collect a deed and all of that. You know, this, riffraffs that try to like steal from people. Yeah. And she heard the woman's conversation. She could tell that these people are about to scam her. She didn't do anything. She just followed the woman to where she was going to, and then went and beat up all the men. I promise you, all the men in that movie, they chop beating. Now, before we even get to the point where they chop beating, the beginning of the story started up with a particular man. This man is very ruthless. He's a boss. He's a don. He's ruthless. Anything he wants, he gets. He doesn't care. It got so bad that because he needed a particular community and people were refusing to sell, they said they want to do restructuring. They want to renew a place, but they need people that were living there. They need to demolish those places. And those people, they refuse to leave. You know what he did?
What?
He went, gathered all the people in the community, and he killed them. And then he got their deed and started cutting their hand off, and then using their hand to thumbprint.
So why do you like this?
Like, imagine starting the movie and you're seeing bodies, and then you're seeing them cut somebody's hand and then put to stamp so that it will look as though they willingly gave out. Meanwhile, he killed them and then just dumped them in a trailer and go dispose of them. Now he has been looking for there's a particular a mineral that he has been looking for. Now that mineral is in a particular community. That community, like, there's a volcano there, but the volcano is not active. But you have to dig carefully, and any small thing to trigger a landslide, and people there will die. This man was like, "What's my own business? Even if they die on here, go and get me that stuff." And that also took us to another guy who got arrested by the police officer because he was one of the sent to go and carry the investigation, to go and carry the mission. He now have accidents. They now carry him to hospital. While he was in the hospital, they didn't even know who he was. But the boss got the call that his man is in the hospital, and that is the only guy that can make that thing work. So the boss sent thugs to go get this man. why will you send thugs? You should have just gone gently and just carry him and go. So that was where the whole problem started from. They shot him in his leg. He needed, the girl's father owns a pharmacy. They needed medication. They sent somebody. No, they sent somebody to go get medication. Okay. Normally, for that kind of medication, you need a prescription. Okay. When she asked for the prescription, they gave the guy that they sent showed her a knife. Okay. When she saw the knife, she was about to beat him up. And the not knife. Meanwhile, the day before, her mom, they came to report her to her mom that she had beaten a lot of hoodlums. Her mom now said, at this point, how do you want to see your husband? You can never make it. It's see your husband. So her mom already scolded her. They imagine coming to the shop the next day. And then somebody is pointing at, and then she was about to hit the guy when her mom call came in. So seeing her mom's call, that calmed her down. Now the guy, she gave the guy the medicine. She gave him the medication. Oh yeah, you go. He still went and went to go and steal something. She didn't complain. He now went. That's this girl. She's so relaxed. She's not even fear. He now went and said the gold chain that her father bought for her as a birthday gift. She should come. She now said, "You see this one? We die here." And then the guy was stand here. The guy was not reading the room properly, and she beat him so much they had to send people to her family. And then this movie, you will laugh. I promise you, no matter how, it's a comic relief movie, but you would laugh. It's just a lot. I can't summarize it for you right now.
In fact, the father done a fantastic job.
The uncle, the mother, like their life just changed overnight. And imagine hiding and thinking that they didn't see you. Meanwhile, they saw you. They just wanted to make sure that you feel comfortable enough. Now it's gonna lock the door. They now big shaggy. So yes, that's
such a fantastic movie. I don't think I would want to go, but because you said this, you started with chopping hands. That part was such a gory scene.
That part was just like it was just passing. It was not.
And that gets you excited. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, next movie. Stuff. Let's get
okay. So for our next movie has to be. This movie, I'm going to see if you guys are watching. You guys should listen to me every night. I'm going to talk about this movie particularly. Ooh. The Invite. So it's about two couples, Joe and Angela. They are really going through it. I think they are about to get to the position where Uche Ugoma and a princess. They are almost approaching that level because a whole lot of traumatic things are happening in the house. They don't love themselves anymore. They barely have sex. And in fact, you know, the movie, the family is just going downwards. And there's this neighbor upstairs. These neighbors they're so feisty. Yeah. They're nasty. Yeah. They have too much energy in them. And one night, they invited those neighbors upstairs just because they wanted to be nice and kind. You know, nothing much. Just calm down. Let's get to know ourselves more, know who we gathered to stay with. The neighbors come in and it gets even feistier.
Everywhere became hot.
They started to reveal and suggest a certain kind of relationship dynamic. That is, they wanted the four of them to
engage in, you know, genital meet and greet.
Coitus. So it was, in fact, the conversations they had, it was brewing to the end. I'm not going to spoil it for you. The end was
chef's kiss.
I love it. Love it. I've not seen it yet, but I've read through the synopsis of the movie, and it's something I'm super excited for because this kind of dynamic, monogamy, should be encouraged once in a while.
That's the thing about monogamy is once you have a taste of it,
you don't want to stop.
You will not stop.
And that's where that's their king. So enjoy your life.
So if that's your king, it has to be the both of you king.
Yes.
Now,
it has to be
where you have a problem now is that it's your way now. It's your king, Abi. You're not gonna kink away. And that's means I want to kink my own kink. Yeah. You're not having problem. I'm any problem.
So trust me, the get together, the family union that happened between these two couples just revealed a whole lot of tension that was already brewing underneath. It revealed conversations they've not had
in a while.
Do you get? So the meet and greet that they had now revealed a whole lot of things about the couple and about their neighbor. It was what I read was such an interesting,
now, okay. Oh, no wonder. Now I get what you were saying this Friday.
No,
I said this Friday. I don't know you were excited.
No.
Okay, yes. Yes. But hey, that's all the movies that we can talk about right now, okay? Now, let's just give you a rundown. The Human Vapor. Please, this is a Japanese movie. Go check it out. I promise you will not, I beg of you, you will not regret this. The Human Vapor. We also have
The
Blast.
Invite. The Invite by Olivia Wilde. Moana.
And yes, these 4 movies, just go and check it out, and you will not be disappointed. Hey, it's time for us to move on to the game segment, and yeah, sit tight. Don't go nowhere. Alright, welcome back. If you just tuned in, this is a game segment. We've had the entertainment stories, we've had the movie segment, and now it's time for us to play games. Oh yeah? Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready than ready. Now let's have the first question on the screen. First question, please.
First question. I hope this.
Tempo. Tempo. The answer should be tempo.
Is it? No.
Is it tempo? Yes.
Yeah.
You know, will be tempo. Okay.
Oh, you don't do
it. You
that.
know, will be tempo. Okay.
Don't do
it. Next question, please.
Wait.
That's the cross.
Out of the song.
The cross. That's the cross.
The cross.
The cross.
No, it's not called
chorus.
It's not called cross. It's the chorus.
Oh, they play.
You said the chorus.
Come on for road.
I said the chorus.
Come on for road. I don't talk as I say the chorus.
No, you said chorus.
Come on for road. Answer.
Chorus now. It not be cross.
Come on for road.
It not be the cross.
Oh yeah, chop. Why you street for me? Why you?
I want to use this for you. Fela and Nicola Pokuti pioneered which music genre that combined jazz, folk, Afrobeats?
I gave it to you, Neil.
Libo. I don't even know if I get answer. Yeah, come on.
Afrobeat, definitely Afrobeat.
Let's go.
Next question, please.
In music theory, what is the name given to
three or more notes played together to create a harmony?
Oh my God, we know. I don't study music.
Today's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday movies, right? So
no, don't worry, forgive them.
We'll forgive you.
Chord. I don't want to talk.
About move on. Next question, please. Can we have the next question?
I can barely see right now.
I have no voice. It says I make singers shine. I control pitch, tone, balance. What am I?
I have no voice. Yet I make singers shine. Quick question now. Shit.
I'm going to. Well, maybe when the answer is up, I'll see what I have in mind.
Pitch, tone, and balance.
You have no voice. Is it instrumental?
Hey.
Is it instrumental? I don't know. Well, give us the answer, please, as we don't know. If it's instrumental, then I got this then. If it's not, let's move on. What's the answer? Sound engineer. Oh,
you have no voice, but you make.
Oh, next question. Next question. Can we have the next one? I can be felt but not touched. I move crowds without legs. Without me, music sound empty. Lyrics.
Music.
Really? Hey, not to spoil. So let's have. I think last question. That's all.
I think that's
okay. All right. On that note, thank you so much for being a part of it. Yeah, lyrics, rhythm, lyrics, music, chord. We've learned this now. So next time you ask me this question, anywhere I go now,
trust
you can't take it away.
You this afternoon, you are forget.
You still can't take it away from me. All right. My name is Spice Girl Sarah, the one who is too fabulous for negativity. Thank you so much for being a part of today's show. Up until we come your way again next Wednesday to give you more movie recommendation. Make sure to sit tight, and please, we're still going to be here on Friday for the music segment of the show. Thank you so much for being a part of E+ today.
All right. My name is Abigail Brown. You forgot to say your name. Your name is Spice Girl Sarah. Let's do this again. Bye for now.